How to manage hay fever during the exam period. Hay fever can rear its ugly head at the worst of times. The fact that hay fever season coincides with exams is a source of frustration for many. Year after year, many students try to fight allergic rhinitis while trying to ace their exams, and it can be quite an obstacle to overcome. Here are some ideas on how to manage your hay fever during potentially one of the busiest times in your life. Plan ahead. The time to think about managing hay fever symptoms is not when they start to bother you. You need to plan ahead and be prepared long before that. If your allergies cause you grief at a certain time each year, begin building up your body's defense system 2 months in advance if possible. Taking a daily tablespoon of local honey, or a serving of local bee pollen each day can minimize your symptoms as your body slowly becomes tolerant to the pollens in your area. Purchase any supplements that help your body fight hay fever and begin taking them a month or 2 before your hay fever symptoms generally appear. These might include quercetin, omega-3 fatty acids and extra vitamin C. Don't leave your studying until just before exams either. Stress causes hay fever to flare up, so study regularly in the months leading up to your exams so that you won't have to pull any stressful all-nighters trying to catch up on what you should have already done. A little studying per day goes a long way in preventing last-minute study stress. Meal plan. What does meal planning have to do with fighting hay fever during exams? Firstly, planning your meals ahead of time will minimize the stress of thinking about it each time you are hungry. Secondly, you can more easily plan your diet around whole foods that will help your body fight inflammation. This will help your body to deal with the hay fever triggers that are beyond your control. Minimize stress. Choose a particular lifestyle of minimal stress for this season. There are certain stresses you cannot avoid, such as the exams themselves, but you can certainly cut out anything non-essential. Don't spend time worrying about life and what your ex-boyfriend is doing. Spend a few minutes each day in sunlight, breathing in the fresh air. Get regular exercise, which helps you to unwind and strengthens your immune system at the same time. Even partying should be postponed, because the lack of sleep will affect your hay fever in a negative way. Avoid triggers. When possible, avoid your triggers. For you, this might mean you need to skip football at the park that has trees that trigger your hay fever. Or you may need to do the majority of your workouts at the gym instead of outside at the wrong time of day when the local pollen count is off the charts. Avoid foods that your body is intolerant to, and try to stay away from sugar whenever possible. Hay fever is difficult to deal with, especially during a busy time such as exams. Instead of pining away about it, take steps to minimizing your body's reaction to it in whatever way possible. In no time, you will be done with exams and able to get back to a more normal state of life. I upload useful videos about everything useful. Subscribe and like not to miss new videos. Thanks.